9 o'clock, y'all.
We are now live on Facebook.
What? Live on Facebook.
That's what it says.
Crap, I didn't do my hair.
You didn't do your hair.
Yeah.
And
I wanted to wear my unicorn headband, but
Oh, nice.
it won't let me. It won't stay on.
It's,
I can't see my horn. Chris, did you do your hair today?
No. Can you?
Randy, I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling better.
Hi, I am. How are y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Good.
good. How are you?
I am doing awesome.
Nice.
Good, good, good.
That's what Pat Everett thought. The new female intern doing
Uncle Rod, how are you? How's it going?
What's up? I'm gonna
I'm
go up
gonna
for a second.
getting everybody on here from Facebook. What's up, Facebook? Melissa, my unicorn will not stay on the camera
Nope.
because of my background. I won't be able to wear that unless I turn my background off. But welcome everybody. It is Tuesday. What day is it, Ted?
It's Taco Tuesday. I hope y'all had taco today, because who doesn't like a good taco? I mean, come on. It's the best day of the week.
Bella did cook tacos tonight.
See what I'm talking about?
I
Yep.
didn't choose, but I had chips and guacamole and spicy avocado dip.
Okay, that's close enough.
Close enough. You
Saving
still
it for
get
the weekend. Saving it for the weekend.
Okay. I
you
like the
still
whole
get
flavor
credit.
of the day kind of thing, Rod. That's kind of the way to go sometimes.
Look, y'all, when you guys win prizes, make sure you send me your address so I can send you your said prize.
I mean,
Do I need to send you?
I'll just deliver yours, Chris. You're just up the road from me.
so
All right, you
has
guys.
everybody seen our photo gallery? It is officially up and posted today.
Yay!
We also know if anybody has any photos that they'd like to share with us, we'd be happy to add them to the gallery as well. Or definitely reshare them and repost them as we have been since conference to keep that momentum going.
Yes, we love seeing your photos. Share your
Absolutely.
memories from conference with us because our photographers can't be like all
Everything.
over the place. Yeah. And there's so much going on. So if you have um photos you want to share with us and add to that photo gallery and share with other attendees, we're happy to add them to that
Absolutely.
photo gallery. And hopefully you guys tag us when you make posts. There's still some awesome recaps of the 19th annual AMCSI conference, which was really cool to see. I love reading them. I love seeing the photos.
Yeah.
They are fun, and they are. We've been sharing them as we go, and I know a lot of people have been, because a lot of the times we're all on the floor with the photographers, doing sessions and floor stuff and auctions and all that stuff, and everybody attending gets to go have fun during some of the days. And if you're not there for a session, y'all can go to the fish aquarium, go to the somewhere else in Atlanta while we're there working. So it's fun to see all the other things that everybody gets into. You know,
I know I saw a lot of
kind of
photos
stuff.
of a whale shark that's at the aquarium, which is cool. Hey, Jonathan, how are you?
What's up,
Hey,
John?
How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, so it's really cool to see all the photos and all the kids playing together.
Mhm.
And if you saw the recap from Harvey's photo booth, that was really cool too, seeing all these little cute kids participating in the photo booth during prom.
That
So we
was neat.
definitely,
That,
yeah, appreciate the Mockridges for securing that photo booth for us, and of course
absolutely.
for Harvey's photo booth for attending and
And for this,
making awesome memories for our kids and our adults too, because I think the adults enjoyed the photo booth just as much as the kids did.
it definitely looked that way. It definitely looked that way. Just know the photo gallery too is in random order each time you load it to keep it kind of fresh. Because it's kind of fun that way. Because then you kind of see things that you may not have seen before. So definitely check
That's
back.
true. That's true.
Cool.
So, so Ted, I heard there's a couple of mini meetups coming up September, which is not too far away.
Yeah,
We have
on the
one.
14th.
So there's two meetups going on September 14th in Utah. I don't have all the details for that meetup yet, but also in Ohio, in North Canton, Ohio.
Night.
Um, and then of course the South Carolina families will get together as well in the fall. We have Marshall's event, which is going to launch really soon.
It is up there. I know Marshall and I are going to be working on a few things probably the end of this week to get some promos out there, but I'll put the link in the feed as well because I know we do have the page up there and 253 miles and it's one mission this year. So, it's kind of we're branching it away to kind of whatever your 253 is and keeping it much more simple. We want as many people to obviously participate as we can, but it's really just more about the awareness, right? So it's about getting the word out there and getting, the awareness out there with these type of fundraisers. And I think it's gonna do really well this year.
Cool.
I'm excited. I don't
Mhm.
know if I'll be able to go this year, but I'm excited. And if you're interested in creating a fundraiser for AMCSI, a run, a walk, a roll, we actually have lots of details on how you can do that in your area as well,
Mhm.
even a mini meetup. And I know the California families are working on possibly doing a conference or even a mini meetup for the families out there in the West too, which is awesome.
And I'll put that
Happy to
link in
see
the feed as well too, because we do have some really good tips on the website that there's so much on this website that it's a lot of things can get a little hidden sometimes, but I'll definitely put these links up there and you guys can see it has a form, it has
it.
examples of what to do, ideas you could come up with, and then there's a nice form that you can fill out that for to let us know about these mini meetups because we'll happily promote them, help you with it in any way that we can. Obviously there's different ways, like Ani said, setting up pages and things like that if you really want to get us involved in the web type stuff. But I'll put that link up there as well.
Looks like my connection is a little spotty tonight, Ted.
Uh-oh.
Did you see
I
me freeze?
I mean, I got a lightning thunderstorm passing through right now. So if you see me flashing, it's just my windows. It's just a little lightning outside of South Philadelphia.
Okay, don't get struck, y'all. Don't get struck.
I
Um,
just zap out at one point. Just don't be scared. It's just I just lost power.
um,
And I had heard thunder here, so there could be in South Carolina as well.
Hmm. That time of year,
uh,
folks. Storms are
yeah.
alive.
Yeah.
Where's Doug? Is he out celebrating his birthday? I figured he would be here tonight so we could sing to him.
Hey, boy.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, I even tried to get an ice cream cake, but they just were all out. Not even sold out. It must be because it's like 98 degrees here in Philadelphia.
I was really looking forward.
It just melts. People are just getting ice cream cake to stay cold.
I
I
was
think he's
really
on the
looking
third round by now.
He
He
might be.
probably did.
He might be. He might be in a sugar coma.
That's true. He might pop on later. Oh, it's
Hey.
Caleb. And big Caleb's here.
Hello, you
Oh,
guys.
Hey, Vic.
Hey,
Hey,
it's up, Caleb.
Caleb.
Hey.
Hey,
look at
how's it going?
Caleb. He's so cute. He was the star of our Instagram today.
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Just trying to survive. Finally feeling better after a week from Atlanta.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
bet. It does take. Last week we decided to do Together Tuesdays because we wanted to combat the post-conference blues. But I think even 2 weeks later, we're still battling some of those post-conference blues. Um,
Yeah.
but we were so glad to meet your family. How'd you love conference? Your very first conference.
Go for it, yeah.
We loved it. We loved it. It was an eye opener. I think it was just a surreal experience, honestly, just getting to meet everybody. Families, just little ones, teens, adults, parents, just getting to share stories with them and the experience and finally meeting other people that have AMC and seeing how they go about their day to day and just seeing the potential for him and
Mhm.
seeing all the positive energy coming from everybody, and it was great to just be around it, and it's very uplifting. And the last year, just kind of feeling alone, the three of us, and dealing with everything, and finally having people around us, and just feeling that support felt really special for us, and we're really grateful for it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I think it's like Roy said, we have felt alone. And even with family members, being loving and supportive, it's still very different. Even people trying to connect and like, oh, well, my child has this and this. Okay, but it's still very different. You're grateful for that, but it's just a different experience. The first night it was very touching and made me cry. I don't think I caught his name, but he was a young little boy that came up to Caleb. He didn't have his AFOs on, so you
Mhm.
can tell his surgery scars, 3 on each of his legs, on his feet. And the little boy comes up to Caleb and is like, he has the same cuts as me. And it was something that no one has been able to understand. Me as his mom, I don't understand, his surgery and his process, but this little boy was. And it was just amazing to be in that community and that environment for him. So that was really beautiful.
Oh, that's such a sweet, sweet, touching moment. I'm glad that you got to experience that. I know that first time being at a conference can be overwhelming for our families. And I also say this all the time to our parents. The first year is probably the hardest. There's just so much navigating that you guys are doing. And I'm so glad that you found us while Caleb was so little and so young, and you could absolutely lean on us for support. Of course, our adults are always an
Yeah, see,
open
like
book. So I know that they would be also helpful for you, and supportive, of course, throughout your journey. I mean, it's not just this first time. We're here online every week. We're going to
Mhm.
talk about that here in a little bit, but we're also on Facebook. We have all the groups that you can ask questions in.
Mhm.
But I know it's hard. I was asking Ted earlier. I was like, there's 358 days until the next conference. That's
Crazy.
too many days.
It is.
That's too many days. I hate that countdown when it's right after because it's so many days to wait. So, but I'm glad that we have this community, and I promise you, there's none other like us. There's just something special about our group, and I'm so glad that Caleb's going to be a part of it. So, and of course, when he gets older, he'll be able to rock on with the other kids and teenagers, and then hopefully eventually take some interest in some of those adaptive sports because I have a feeling that's going to be an annual event too. Um, so I'm excited. I know Jonathan was kind of thrown into that adaptive sports realm, just not knowing. I don't even think you registered for an event, right, Jonathan? You just kind of got in there, and I think, what was it? There was an opening, and you got to participate, which is pretty awesome. Um, but yeah, I'm so glad that we have this amazing support group, and we have some amazing adults that are willing to share and really put themselves out there.
Mhm.
Medina, are you, my friend? You must come to conference, you girl. um, so a couple of things. I wanted to just remind everybody that the symposium that's coming up in Montreal, if you are interested in attending that event, the deadline to register is coming up. So it's July 26th is the last day to register. And this is going to be mainly a scientific program. So you're going to have doctors from all over the world coming to present, or if they're not there, they're presenting via Zoom or some sort of live stream. But definitely attend if you can, to learn anything and everything about arthrogryposis. And that is, you could Google Fourth International Symposium for Arthrogryposis and have a couple of social posts coming up to remind people. There's Doug. There's Doug. There's the birthday boy.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Doug Moreau.
It took me a while to finally link into this. I'm not good
Wow.
on shifting from the. I am not iPad 4, by the way.
You're not iPad 4. Okay.
I hear you say, and I tried to send a message. Who knows if it went through?
Well, happy birthday. Did you enjoy your day today?
Oh, yes.
Good. That's
Yes, I did.
awesome.
Went to
I'm
breakfast.
glad. Oh,
Then a friend of mine's in town, so I went and spent time with her, and then went and had dinner.
Nice.
awesome.
And then I've spent about an hour and a half sending thank yous through Facebook.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I've seen, oh, I think it was all day today. I've seen people. It's interesting how Facebook works. Sometimes you see the messages come through on our end too. I guess it depends on your privacy settings, but lots of good birthday wishes coming through for you. Um, so I think the other thing I wanted to discuss with you guys is, so AMCSI is obviously doing some restructuring. If you were in the board meeting, you were aware of some of this restructuring that was going on and a call for new board members. So if you're interested in that, I believe there's several board seats available for you to inquire about, apply for, if you want to get involved in our organization. And also with restructuring also comes different roles. So I am still waiting for my official role to launch, but my last day as an employee at UCSI was on July 7th. And so hopefully we will figure out when my official start date in my new title role will be. And then, but we are trying to figure out if we want to continue to do Together Tuesdays, if it's helpful for families. And if not, we could totally just exit, or we could meet once a month. Or if families find it useful to continue this live every week, we absolutely will commit to doing that as well. We just don't want to take up too much of your time. We know it's late in the evening for a lot of you guys, but would love for you guys to chime in and let us know your thoughts on what we should do, and if you guys have any awesome ideas of how we could improve, or we could go completely private and just do Zoom meets based on particular groups again. But again, we want our community to be involved, and have a say in how we do this every week or every month or whatever. Any initial thoughts? What do you think, Chris? Weekly, monthly?
I like it. Yeah. I mean, when I finally got into it, I feel like it is a good connection, and bring in other people to discuss different things too. And, it's nice to hear what others are. And then
Mhm.
a few times where, we just like, we don't have a schedule. We just kind of sit and chit chat. And,
Mhm.
you know, it's that connection. And I think to a degree, I think um, I feel like it's good because,
Mhm.
there's those moments where, even as an adult AMCer, I don't always connect with people. So this is one of those things to connect with, and I'm connecting with other AMCers as well,
Mhm.
and I think it's good. Um, I mean, I know with life sometimes it is hard for like being here every week, but at the same
Yeah.
time, ability. Um, you know, I, we could. I mean, if it is difficult, we could do it a couple times a month instead of every week.
Mhm.
But um, like the camaraderie and being able to chat with other AMCers um, compared to being at conference.
Makes sense.
I know it definitely helps with the 358 days to conference to see you guys once a week. I know for me, I am good with either or. Ted, what about you? How you
Yeah.
feeling?
I'm good to do this with every week or however what we want to do it. I think the like Chris said, I do feel that the way it's flowing is actually working really well. And I do love having everybody and seeing everybody every week and seeing the new families join us and seeing the new people join us and giving this time to have, whether we have a subject or not. I mean, it's a great time for everybody to get together and just to meet up. And we were just kind of kicking the idea around just to see what you guys would think, because your input matters to us, and we don't want to keep you guys from doing things that you want to do. We want to make sure everybody's, here and having a good time and enjoy what we're doing. And we're not snoozing you guys every week. you know. And honestly, if there's other people that you think, that would be great to have on as guest speakers, please let us know. Point them to us. Send them to us. We'll reach
Yeah.
out to them.
Or
We'll
if you're
yeah,
watching, you want to tell your story.
yeah, let us know. Send us an email at info@amcsupport.org. We'd be happy to have you as a guest speaker on a Tuesday night that works for you. And for the most part, I think it's great to have everybody together.
Yeah, good points, Ted. I also love that we are I know Zoom is a more intimate, but we also have our Facebook viewers too, and some are regular watchers. So definitely want to hear some feedback from them if they feel like this is helpful. I know when we have guest speakers, it helps a lot, especially for new parents, that are just learning about arthrogryposis. But I know that the intimate setting, and that will never go away, the intimate setting of our Saturday Zoom calls.
Mhm.
I did get a request from that new attendee meeting that somebody wants us to revamp the teen and preteen sessions.
Mhm.
So we'll definitely, if there's enough interest, I'll try to get a moderator for that as well. I definitely want to stay connected as often as we can. I know that life happenings, it's hard to get
Mhm.
on, but the good thing with our session is that if you do miss it, you can later. Um, so that does help. Ted usually puts, I guess, within an hour or two of us ending our live on YouTube to watch. So
And
that's helpful.
I'll share that link too here, because we actually have that on the website as well, on our Together Tuesdays page. It has every episode from when we started. You can see how horrible we were in the beginning, and how much we've kind of
We didn't
gotten
know
used to
what we were
this.
doing. We still don't know what we're doing.
I mean,
We're
we
just
still
trying to
don't.
be
We're just
in
kind of like, yeah, we're here. Want to talk? Okay, let's go.
it.
Um,
I mean, I figured like because we're on what episode like 39, something like that.
yeah, it's got to be close to 40 at this point. I'd have to count them.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for a little bit. I think couple months now. But I thoroughly enjoy it. I really love seeing our AMC families every week. I really do. And I would hate to have to cut it down to once a month, but I know that life just gets in the way for a lot of us. But of course, we'll give you advance notice if we do have to cancel one. But for the most part, we will probably, more than likely, we'll discuss it, but more than likely we'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Anybody else want to weigh in?
So I
Uncle
say,
Rob.
well, I say family is family. I mean, you call, you answer. That's how I see it, you know.
I
And
hear
I
you.
mean, from this standpoint, I mean, if you're really trying to grow, if you're really trying to grow your fullest potential, you have to just put yourself out there. And the more you put yourself out there, the more you're going to be able to network, the more you're going to be able to reach more people. So I mean, closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm all for hey, let's keep rocking, especially now we're starting to grow. We're just starting to grow. So
True.
I've
That's
been on these
true.
I've been on these calls where it was like what 6 people total who
Yeah.
watched it. So I mean coming
Just
off
the three of us.
right, and I mean coming off a conference, I feel like we have a lot of momentum. So I mean, let's do it. Let's maximize. Let's
Let's
All
maximize.
right.
keep it rolling.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if we need to discuss it. I think it's already chosen.
Yeah, Uncle Rod made the decision. You make
So,
valid points. You make valid points. Yeah, I think that we could definitely come up with different conversations. I know that a lot of our families love just our laid back version of us. Oh, I still need to do the AMC dating Zoom, Aaron says.
mhm.
Okay, try to arrange that for you and make sure that Ryan's off for that. But yes, I don't know. I could probably be a good, what is it called? Like the host of the dating show, like from the 80s.
We need to
Love
get you one of
connection.
those thin mics with the little ball on the end.
Yes. Okay. So AMC dating on the roster. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but well, I guess we'll figure it out.
I mean, I
There
think we already had 2 contenders ready to go before conference.
you
We
go.
got figured out. Get them in the loop. Get them back on the
I
rope.
want to say it was Rachel last year, or the year before that. She wanted to do a speed dating at conference, and I don't know how that would work either, but maybe we could do something cool like that. I've never done speed. Chuck Woolery.
Of course. That's it. That's it.
He did
Yes.
love Connect. I'm trying to think who did the dating game.
Yeah, that's what Marissa said. Chuck Woolery. Is that his name?
He
The
was
dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, he after he finished with doing Wheel of Fortune, he did Love Connection.
That's it.
Oh, okay. All
We'll have
right.
to design a nice 70s logo for this episode.
Was it 70s? I was thinking it was 80s. Sorry.
Was it the 80s? I guess it might have been.
I
Love
don't
Connection.
know. Probably 70s, 80s, right?
I
What's that?
mean,
It was 80s. It was 80s.
was
in a
it?
while.
Okay, I was dating myself a little too far.
Oh, that's not what you're supposed to do. Connections are not dating yourself, Ted.
There we go. Okay, that's the correction there, Doug. That's what I was looking for.
Okay, so if we do an AMC dating Zoom, all of you guys have got to show up. I don't know. We'll have to figure that one out because you can't just like put a name in a bathtub and be like, okay, this is who you're gonna date.
We got 3 suitors. Who's gonna be the lucky person behind the wall?
That might not turn out so well.
I mean, it could be kind of fun. I mean, we might get kicked off of Facebook, but hey, that's how you grow.
Oh my goodness. Marissa said she would watch.
Like, see, we already got watchers. Erin said she's hiding. She's definitely
Oh,
hiding.
she's
So
gonna hide.
she's gonna
Okay.
hide.
It's her idea and she's gonna hide from AMC dating.
I
Okay.
mean, that's We should make you the hood shooter behind the wall with that you have to ask questions to the three other people that you don't know who it is. We'll just tell the three other contenders to stay off video.
Okay, I have a legitimate question though. Okay, I have a legitimate question.
Uh-oh.
All right. For our adult AMCers
Uh-oh.
in the house, what are your biggest challenges with dating? Be honest. Be honest. Just like be kind of G-rated because Facebook will ban us.
How much time do we have?
You got 30 minutes, Rod.
Oh my goodness.
Having a
Make-
car,
Having a what, Chris? Say that again.
not having a car, not having a vehicle, literally
Oh, yeah.
out. So that makes it a little hard, you know. So,
Okay. I
that
can
was
give
hard,
I
but
can
the
give
lion
you a
did.
ride, Chris. I can give you a lift.
The liability for me is just sheesh. Sheesh, can you at least not leave me hanging? So, if I call, answer. If I text, please answer the text back. I mean, I'm not asking for. I'm not asking for the world yet. I'm just asking for basic communication.
I like the yet part in there, though. That was nice. You work them up to that.
Exactly. I mean, it's the baby steps. We got to get there.
I mean, it makes sense, man. I hear you, Rod. I'm right there with you.
Okay, so we have established communication. Answer Uncle Rod's text.
Answer Uncle Rod's
Yeah.
text.
Absolutely.
No ghosting.
No ghosting, Uncle
No.
Rod. Come on.
That ain't right.
Right. That happens to me more often. That happens at least me 3 times a week. I get ghosted, but whatever.
No ghosting. That's not fair.
No fair.
I think
All right.
having a plan for a date matters. So if you're going to ask someone to do something, have a plan, have an idea of what you want to do. I say I'm fortunate here in New Orleans because there's just so many other things available. There's, nightclubs with music. There's different live stage theaters. There's comedy shows. There's, for me, like there's one woman that I see occasionally, and the last time we went out, we went to a show, a Broadway in New Orleans show, and she talked about, wait, I don't play golf, but you play golf and you like putt-putt? So there's a city putt, that's what it's called now here. She goes, I love going there, but it's too hot in the day, but it's open, I don't know how late, and doing something like that. So there's got to be a plan.
Mm-hmm.
So a good plan in place, transportation, open communication.
No ghosting.
No ghosting. Call Uncle Rod back.
Yeah.
I'm keeping these notes.
I'm going to throw in a little more just because over the years, one of the things that I've always faced, and I think a number of us with AMC or any sort of disability, physical disability especially, we often get told, well, we're just friends.
Yeah.
So does that mean we're going Dutch? Oh no, you're paying. Like that, but then it's a date. And no, we're just friends. Then we're going Dutch.
Oh, no, it's established before.
And that's what Rod said about communication.
Yeah.
So
If I'm
is
asking
that
you out, it's a date.
it's a date. No friend zoning. You take Uncle Rod's paying. Heck yeah.
Is that friends with never mind, this is Facebook. You can figure out the rest, I'm sure. What? I'm sorry. I just, sometimes it's good. It's all about communication. It's all about communication, right? Yo, you gotta break those levels and be like, okay,
Cover Caleb's
if
ears.
we're just
Not
friends.
big
Look
Caleb,
at
but
him. Don't listen
little
to this part.
Caleb.
He's taking notes already, so when he gets older,
Hey, I got you. I got you, Caleb. Don't you worry about it. Watch your back.
Hey, Uncle Rod has you too. I promise you. I
That's
can
right.
get you in the game
You're in good hands with us,
too.
buddy.
I think your mom called him a future playboy.
My man.
He was all smiles every time I saw him. Didn't matter who had him. Didn't matter who had
Everybody
him.
in
All
Atlanta was
smiles.
holding him too. They were just running away with your child. It wasn't just me. Caleb has lots of aunties.
Mhm.
All right, so I got have a plan, transportation, communication, no ghosting,
Mhm.
and we got to be careful of the friend zone.
Or just
Um,
figure that out. What kind of friend that is.
I'm not
I would put a
repeating what
slash.
I'm not repeating what Hauser had to
Slash,
say. That
slash
was
question mark.
that is for Together Tuesdays after dark.
After dark. Oh, we do an after dark session now? All right, let's go.
Oh boy.
That's the midnight session. We might not be able to be on
Hey,
Facebook Live.
definitely not
So
Facebook Live.
Tomas wants to know how old everyone is in here. I don't know if everybody wants to share.
I turned 62 today.
Happy
Yay!
birthday,
Early
Tomas.
retirement age. Happy birthday.
I'm not retirement age yet. I still got until
62 is early retirement age. You could take your benefits early.
yes, but still
you
got to be
wait.
able to afford
You wait, you get a higher benefit.
for Social Security. Yes, but for health benefits, no.
Oh, well, yeah, no. Medicare is age 65.
Yeah.
38.
Nice. I am 49.
I am 39. I think, yeah.
You're a youngin', Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
No, I
21.
feel really old. Lies.
21. I am. I feel 21. It's all in how
No,
you feel.
it's 22, like Taylor Swift song. I don't know
Oh, yeah.
about you. I'm feeling 22. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. I'm 22, y'all.
Word.
And
Oh, I missed Rainy. Where'd she go? She
She
left
was
us when we were
here. Then
having.
she tucked out. She was like, hi, bye.
She wanted to make sure you were behaving, Ted.
That's probably what it was. She popped in to keep me alive. But
She's like,
sometimes I do that.
I'm watching you.
Mhm.
Watching you.
I know.
Exactly.
I know. Somebody needs to.
Obviously. All right, you guys.
I'll be 30 next Friday. So
30. Oh, your
Nice.
birthday's
yeah,
coming up too. We gotta
Next
sing happy
Friday.
birthday to all of you guys.
Yeah.
Caleb, you're a youngin' too.
Oh well, thank you, thank you.
I think Caleb is the youngest here.
I think he is. I think he beat us all.
He did.
No, because Ani's 22.
I know, but little Caleb. Little
Oh,
Caleb.
little Caleb.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Little Caleb.
Yeah, he's
Caleb
30, he's actually 37.
Nice. You're aging well, my man. Aging well.
He's like the Mexican
He's
Abdullah. So
He's an old soul.
There it is.
Got a birthday coming up. He's going to be 8 on August 11th. He's only 8? He
Crazy.
was wakeboarding. Wow. Did you guys see that video of Ryan? Did we post that yet, Ted? Of Ryan wakeboarding?
Not yet. I am just organizing all the videos still. I just got
Okay.
done through the stills, but that is next on the list.
Oh yeah, sharing some of those videos from wake surfing. Very cool. I didn't know he was. Why did I think he was so much older than that?
Find my thing. And then sent me a video of me doing the bike.
Nice.
Oh, can you send it to us, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, if you can definitely get that to us, buddy, we'll get that added to it. Because like I said, I'm just organizing the videos. And just to let everybody know, I'm going to have the session recordings as well on YouTube and the website too. Once I edit them and watermark them and do all that fun stuff. But that's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be within
so
the next few weeks.
that's awesome.
Mhm.
So if you missed a medical session or one of the
Yeah.
career sessions
Mhm.
that some of you guys did, it'll be up on YouTube.
And that's all gonna be included with the adaptive sports videos and everything else. I'm just kind of organizing the videos still. We'll get there.
The tips and tricks
Mhm.
of cut somewhere. I think the camera died or something, so part of ours is missing. But
Well, if you send me what you got, I can edit them together and make it look like it was one movie. Nobody ever.
Awesome. All right. Anybody else want to share their ASL? Like, remember the old days on AOL?
Oh my. I've been doing my job way too long because I literally was like, ASL isn't it ALS?
Yep, that used to be the main pickup line. I used it a whole lot.
Nice. I like that. We need to bring that back, Rod.
Hey,
Realize I
hey,
have no idea
hey,
what
Justin
word
Timberlake
I'm
can
talking
bring sexy back. I can bring that back too. All right.
All right, let's do it.
It was the AOL days, Doug, the age, sex, location. That was like or actually I think even later than that, there was age, ASL, and then picture. They wanted your photograph right away off the bat.
Mhm.
How are you? Um, but yeah, that was funny. One of our online Facebook viewers wanted to know everybody's age. So yeah, we have to throw in some humor there.
Felicity said happy birthday, Doug.
at 50s.
Felicity, why are you not in here,
I
girl?
don't know. She's hiding.
Felicity, come on.
Busy at karaoke or what?
Is it
Where you
karaoke
at?
night again? We didn't get the invite. What's going on here?
You
But
gotta come
speaking of
in and
karaoke, Ted, do you have the video of everyone doing karaoke from the last thing we went?
I don't. I've seen what people have posted on social media, but some of those I can't grab, and we would have to ask them for permission. But
That's true.
if you have something, and everybody in that video is approving it, then definitely get it over to us, and we'll put it in the mix.
and as long as the song is I don't know, it's
It's Lady Gaga, Born This Way. I did it because I thought of you, Ani, because that was on one of the conferences.
I love it. The only thing is I think Facebook will mute it.
Oh yeah, they will mute it if you. I think it's like a 15-second rule. I know if you play. I mean, but the thing is if you send me the videos, I can edit it out, so you should be fine.
We could probably put it on TikTok.
I mean, we could do that. We could do that. We also need TikTok followers, people.
That's right. I'm trying to go live on TikTok, but you have to have 1,000 followers. We only have like 300. Yes, we are a weekly Zoom. Tunika, is that how you say your name? Yes, we do.
So who was the
but-
best singer?
Yeah, who was the best singer, Aaron, out of your group? I was thinking it was Carrie. She has a great voice.
Sherry did well. Nikki did really well. Felicity did well. Lauren did well.
Felicity knows the lyrics to every song on the planet.
I mean, that helps when you're doing karaoke. Otherwise, I just make them up. Who's gonna know the difference? Me, maybe.
Felicity said Carly. Carly was good.
Yeah, Carly was good.
Can we do karaoke on Zoom? Is that possible? Can we also all have you all sing?
I also told you we need to have it at conference. Like we need a karaoke machine.
With like set hours of when that's supposed to run. just
Hotel lobby, karaoke, stops at 3 a.m.
I mean, just say it.
I'm gonna have laryngitis during those times. But okay.
No, don't say that out loud, Rod. We can't have no sicknesses going around a conference.
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
Okay,
I've been for the Zoom. I've been for the Zoom session karaoke.
Ah,
well, did you guys see? Oh, okay, cool. All right, that's good.
I heard Marshall did good too. Apparently,
Yeah, that's awesome. Marshall's a good singer. Maybe we could just have him as a special guest and have him come sing for us.
He was actually really good. Matt did really well.
Okay.
Like,
So all of these guys with hidden talents we didn't even know about. I don't know if you
right?
guys noticed, the kids actually did karaoke, I think, on the floor above us.
they did.
So that might be an idea. We find a corner and you guys just sing from your phone. That's what the kids did. So
Yeah, we should just link up with them and be like, "How'd you set this up? Come on, teach us all dogs how you did
all
this. Come
your
on now."
tricks. I think the lobby only lets us hang out till like midnight because voices carry up and like their quiet hours are technically earlier than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they wouldn't let us do it in the lobby. We would definitely have to
Maybe
find
we
a
could just
spot.
embrace the happiness that is occurring.
But we
Felicity's here! Yay!
could. Hi, Felicity.
You guys have to
Hey.
look at my forehead because I'm not moving my phone.
Forehead Felicity, it is no problem.
That's a-okay. We
I
don't
lost
mind
track
it.
of time. That's why I was so late.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
I'll be
okay.
honest. I was crying at a TV show actually, but
What were you watching?
Major League Baseball All-Star game.
no, no, I might get made fun of. I was watching Secret Life of the American Teenager.
Why did you get made fun of?
I will never make fun of you for watching that because I loved that show.
I do too. I'm rewatching it, and I just got to a really sad part, and I was like, they had to throw in the sad song and everything. Why'd they do me like that?
Which part?
Oh,
The sad part about the baby.
Oh.
It was very
I
sad.
get that way for
Yeah.
episode. Leave it to be.
Which episode was that?
Sometimes the episodes on Leave It to Beaver.
Ah,
you get
Us older
emotional.
that there are some touching episodes.
Listen, I remember crying when I was young watching Little House on the Prairie. I'm definitely aging myself.
Yeah, Little House.
Little House on the Prairie. Half pint. Half pint. So Aaron, your assignment is to find a karaoke spot that's near our hotel
in
How far is the beach?
in Norfolk. How
North.
far?
I mean, you
Norfolk.
act like that's really going to be hard for me to do.
Probably not.
I mean, I'll probably email you tomorrow and be like, here's where
Here's
it'll
a
be.
spot.
Found it. I've already talked to them. They'll be accessible by then. We're good. We just need them to stay open later.
Typically late at night, no one's in the fitness centers.
I mean,
Oh, there we go.
That is a valid point.
or it's a
So
good
you
way to
could
clear the
work out and
fitness
sing at the same time.
Yes.
This is true.
Dual purpose.
I'm all for it.
And those are 24-hour access.
And free water. Come on.
We're gonna destroy
Good
your
point.
workout room.
Okay, so if we get any superstars that come out of this, seriously, that end up with a recording deal, they were founded in a conference hotel fitness center during a karaoke night.
Watch one of these times Ryan Page shows up and just takes it.
And done.
That would be awesome. We might have to put a bug in her ear. It is the 20th anniversary.
I mean, there's no reason why.
Be like, hey, Hi, Ryan. Would love for you to come to Norfolk. Just saying. Sing a song in the fitness center with our family. I mean, she would totally be down for that. I mean, Simon Cowell won't be in there. So it'd be all right. No
Yeah.
judgment.
No
And I think
judgment.
they have mirrors too.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
just, I, nope. I'm keeping the G-rated. I won't make comment about mirrors.
Yep, don't go there. Everybody probably thought it.
Yeah.
You guys are borderline gonna get us in trouble by Facebook.
nah, you can get away
We're
with a
being
little bit.
vague.
Vague. I mean, vague is good. Facebook loves vague.
We're vague booking.
We're vague booking, yes.
Yes, Marissa, 20th anniversary. Can you believe it? 20 years we've been around. That's insane.
Amazing.
You see all these gray hairs, y'all? That's from you. From
I
all
don't
of you.
Yep, that's why
I
I'm
don't
wearing a hat.
honey. I mean, that's total gray.
I color my hair, so otherwise it would be all gray. Um, and Ted, I don't want to hear about it because you didn't get involved with us until like last year.
I know, I know. I
This
can't.
year.
I don't have.
Hauser's only been around for a year.
That's. I mean, on the forefront, yes. I've definitely donated my design time throughout the years.
I know, I'm just giving you a hard time.
I
But
know,
his
because
first conference,
yeah,
his first conference
that's because
was
every time it was in town or every time it was scheduled, I was already booked for my other stuff, and I know I get the blah blah blah, but it's true. I can't, I can't be in two places at once. It'd be awesome if I could, because I'd use that all the time. But I haven't mastered that yet.
you know what?
Especially
That Doug?
especially on date nights.
I mean,
Have more than one.
I mean, triangles are good.
Don't give him bad ideas.
Hey, just hey,
I,
just do
good
the
idea.
Flintstones episode. Just do the Flintstones
Doug,
I
episode.
mean,
We need a censor, like somebody that does the whole like live censor beep.
it would probably be like when my Apple speakers were all syncing up and the power went out, and when they came back on, each speaker in Siri was talking to each other in a different Siri language. It was like all of a sudden all my girlfriends found each other. Because you could set like different languages for your speakers with the Apple speakers, and I did. So it's kind of funny because they were all talking to each other. I was like, oh, I had to pull the plug quick. I was getting caught.
that's right. You're in Philly. You guys had bad storms.
It's still here.
Oh, okay. Well,
I
my
just want
brother was
everyone to
sending
know I'm
videos
not paying
about it.
attention. I'm not paying attention to anybody except this cute baby right now.
Stealing the show all the time.
I had him on full screen and everything. I was like, I don't care about none of y'all right now.
Wait, not even your uncle Felicity? Come on, that's
Oh,
rude.
well,
Just
you're
kidding.
right next to them, so of course.
I'm just kidding.
Caleb
He
is
has two eyes.
the show everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Oh, he's shy. He's being shy.
You can't be shy now. I mean, come on.
Hey, Felicity, do you want to share what you and Hunter are up to? I saw you collecting like all kinds of activities. Are you guys planning something? I want to know about it.
Oh,
Tell us all your.
okay.
You got like 5 minutes.
So this was all Hunter's idea. He just needed a little bit of brain, so I had to join in. Um, um, but he's always really been into like sports, the sports area. And, a lot of AMCers too. We're all like very tiny. And, he he was good at sports that he played, but at the same time, it's like he wasn't good because it was not a fair competition at all. Like football, especially in high school. football players in high school are freaking huge,
Mhm.
and he is very tiny. So we came up with like a whole list of sports that we think would be able to be adapted in order to fit AMCers needs, whether you're just affected in uppers, just affected in lowers, or even affected in both and like fully wheelchair bound. And he just wants to see like who would be interested in that, and he eventually wants to make it like really big, like really, really big. But we're just kind of starting it right now.
So are you doing like a handbook, a YouTube thing? What are you guys thinking?
What do you,
I'm not smart. I don't know what to do.
Well,
That's
that's why
Hunter.
we're all here. That's all why we're all here to brainstorm with you.
He got nervous too because he was like, I don't want anybody to think this is a dumb idea. I was like, nobody's gonna think this is dumb. This is very smart. And
No,
there
that's what
are,
our community is for.
I know there's a lot of people, like even me, I love playing soccer. Like I love going out and kicking soccer, but like put me on an able-bodied soccer team. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna fall out of my wheelchair. Come on. Like, so just trying to see who would be interested in that and seeing then I guess the majority of sports that people would be interested in. And we've been learning a lot about like sports that I've never even heard of that seem like it would be very easy to adapt to us. There was one, what was the one that we read about? We read something like bocce ball.
Bocce ball.
And then there was, it was called, watching out. We saw, what was it? It was called AFL wheelchair. It's basically football, but it's something that comes from like Australia.
Okay.
And it's football for people in wheelchairs, and it's just like, I don't know. It was really cool. We were just learning about a bunch of different sports that like I've never even heard of. And I was like, a lot of these would be adaptable. And, we were reading some feedback from people that said they never had an interest because of the fact they just knew they wouldn't have fun because it would be too hard. So we tried to also explain to people like that's what we want to do. We want to make it fun.
In my opinion, everything's adaptable. You just have to be creative.
Yes.
Yeah, and you could always, maybe even come up with some sort of guide or handbook, like for those who are just interested in the recreation part of it and not so much the competitive side of things. I mean,
Exactly, because it'd be like, and the thing too is like you're gonna like break it down in divisions. So like there's gonna be people, obviously there's AMCers whose legs aren't infected, so they're gonna be in their own different division with a different list of sports, and people in wheelchairs are gonna be in a different division with different sports. Like every
he's talking so fast.
But like there's just like so many little things that can go into it to make it accessible for every single freaking person.
Yeah, and I love Hunter's energy.
He's so excited.
But I don't know if you guys follow Anthony on Instagram. He plays ping pong, and I think he does competitive ping pong, and he plays with the paddle in his mouth, which is really cool. I'll repost Anthony on my Instagram if anybody's not following him.
Yes.
But the sky's the limit with sports. I think a lot of our AMCers, especially our ones that are in the Paralympian circuit right now that have qualified to go to Paris is pretty phenomenal. So I know that there's a lot of other sports that are available for our AMCers, and yes, it's going to be varying because of how our AMCers are affected.
William's crushing it right now with the Move United sports
Yes,
down in Alabama. I mean,
he's breaking he's breaking his own personal records out there.
It's awesome. It's awesome to see.
Is that the one that plays basketball?
No, not William Gates. William, our Gene's son.
Gene's son.
From our conference.
And yes, Chris, we actually talked about you a lot, Chris, because Hunter didn't know how many different things you were able to do, like with your mouth.
Chris, when were you gonna tell me you did Taekwondo? Because that's what I'm trying to go to the Paralympics for, man.
It was Chinese Kempo.
Chinese what?
Chinese Kempo. one. And I did that for 20 years. Taekwondo, I did one summer, but that was the one that the instructor wouldn't train me.
Mm-hmm.
I had my original instructor in Kenpo, said, when you go, or if you decide to go to another style, you don't brag about what you're doing or what you have done. So I didn't say anything. I just I had already been, up to an orange belt at least at this point in my style. And so I knew I could do certain things. So I went this summer and I continued to go. I watched what they did, and their style was very similar to mine, at least in this level. And so when it came time to test, I tested, and they had a high ranking brown belt was my, I guess, watcher reviewer, and so I had two people with me, and I would say, okay, here's your punch. This is what I'm going to do, into your punch or your kick or whatever. And so basically, I was doing my own techniques that I had learned from Chinese Kenpo, but still using the modifications, and so I passed the test, and the brown belt came up to me afterwards like, I know the instructor didn't teach you. It's like, you did really well. Actually, you passed.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, I said, just like, well, technically, I have an orange belt in Chinese Kenpo, and he's like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So it's just my original instructors. They were behind me. They helped me modify things, and that's the thing. You got to find the right instructor that will be behind you and say, yeah, I can teach you, even though
Yeah.
it's altered.
Hunter got really lucky. There's a taekwondo place literally 4 minutes away from here, and he was doing that for a while, and he wants to get back into it once finances are straight. But the instructors there were very, very willing to modify anything, and didn't look at him any differently. And it was, yeah, they were like, we've never heard of this disability, whatever, but like we're impressed seeing your limited range of motion in your upper body and the things that he was still doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. So like my techniques, some of them are okay, but there's a few techniques I would say they're, to me, according to my understanding, are as deadly or dangerous to do against somebody as an able-bodied person's
Mm-hmm.
in my style. And so that was just a thing. Also, like, I didn't think I would ever do. I was one of those people like, I could never do karate. I loved watching it. I loved watching Jet Li and Jackie Chan and all these guys. And so it was just like a godsend where I stepped into this class one day, like, I just wanted to watch, and next thing I know, I'm participating, doing demonstrations, doing the techniques and forms.
Nice.
And it was just a really exciting time of my life to have that done. And so yeah, I'd say go for it. Continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, keep collecting that data, Felicity, and then I don't know, maybe like create a document, like a Google document you could share with everybody, and then they can add their input of, how each sport works for them and what they utilize. Maybe even
Yeah.
create a poll for like each sport, or maybe even a survey of sorts. You could do
Yeah.
that for free on Google Docs.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
I know how to do all of it. Don't worry, I got you.
I'm not the brains of this operation.
Not the brains, but that's okay. That's what teamwork is for, because teamwork makes the dream work, y'all.
So
All
they
right,
say.
guess what? It's 10 o'clock, and it's time to draw a name from my bathtub. The
Let's
infamous
go,
Together
let's
Tuesday
go.
bathtub for top prizes. All right.
Who's the lucky winner?
What's our next meeting date, Ted?
We will be back here on July 23rd, next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
9 to 3.
favorite day of the week because it's Taco Day.
Tuesday. All right, all right, all right, all right. Picking a name. Caleb, you want to pick the name for me? I wish you were here.
We'd
All
like to
right, let's see. I folded them in fours this time, so I couldn't peek. And let's see. I can't even read my own handwriting.
Oh man.
But I did rush. I rushed to get our last minute viewers in here.
Oh
So
man.
I added Chantel, Tammy, Kim, Catherine, and Melissa came back in. She must have got booted. But Catherine, Denny, send us your address. You won a prize for viewing tonight.
Hey,
So,
Catherine.
Congrats.
hey, Catherine.
Congratulations.
All right, you guys.
Well,
It's
happy
a wrap
birthday,
for
Doug.
tonight.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday
to you.
Happy birthday.
Doug.
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 Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
And
And
many
many
more.
And many more. Okay.
This is what karaoke's gonna be like.
That's why I say we need to have time frames for this. Like, we need to organize this. This ain't a 24-hour thing.
You gotta sing to Caleb too. It's his birthday coming up.
I mean, it's only
Is
right.
it next week?
Yeah.
It'll be a belated birthday.
Yes.
Well, it's just Friday. It's next Friday. So.
Oh, next Friday. Okay, so it won't be
Yeah.
belated.
It will be
We'll be on time.
Pre-game.
Yeah.
Pre-game for the party. Got you. Okay. All right,
All
Chris.
right. We shall see you next Tuesday then.
Yeah.
Thank you all for
Bye.
joining us.
Night, everybody.
Have a great week, and we'll
Good
see you next
night.
week. Be safe and be strong, people.
We love you. Bye,
Much love,
Facebook.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Later. Love y'all.
Love you guys. See you next
Bye.
week.